Hey there, it's Steph, and today I wanted to do a quick video sharing with you a little trick that I have learned when it comes to applying darker LipSense colors. I don't wear dark colors every single day, but I do love to have them because you can wear them with a really simple eye, a really neutral eye, and then pump it up with a darker color. But what I have kind of learned is that some of the darker colors can be the trickier ones to apply. And when it's dark, it's very obvious if it's streaky or anything like that. So I'm talking about the colors like this one that I'm going to kind of show you today, Plum. That is actually what I'm wearing on my lips. Mulled wine, possibly berry. Those are kind of trickier colors to apply because they're so dark that they can tend to go streaky if you don't get them applied in very thin layers, let them dry, things like that. So beyond the tips of just making sure you have a thin layer, wiping off the excess on the rim of the bottle, and making sure you let it dry, this is what I do, and I find it works best. Instead of layering, doing one lighter layer, darker layer, lighter layer, I have come to find out that actually mixing the darker color with a lighter, more neutral color is what works best for me. So again, today I am wearing Plum. It's a very dark color. It tends to go streaky on me. It's really pretty. I love the color, but it was kind of frustrating, so I wouldn't wear it a lot. And what I mixed it with today is Bombshell, which is a nice pinky, peachy kind of neutral. And a lot of people, when they buy LipSense, you will have a darker color and a lighter color. So probably most of you have at least two colors, a darker and a lighter, where you can give this a go. You really don't need anything fancy. I am using the top of a container here to do the mixing. And then I do have a little disposable applicator here, a doe foot applicator. If you are a customer and you don't have these, ask your distributor if they have any extra there where you could have one or two, or they're of course on Amazon, because everything's on Amazon, for pretty cheap. So they're just kind of nice. And after I use them, I actually take the Neutrogena facial bar, the one that I use to actually clean my lips. I just kind of scrub that there, rinse it out. It'll still be kind of stained. Obviously, this one's never been used, and then I reuse it. So anywho's, you need a container, something to do your mixing on. There are mixing trays and things like that. If you have something like that, obviously use it, but I really don't have anything fancy. So there is really nothing technical about this, but I find that mixing the darker color with the lighter it just gives it a nice balance. The formulas mixed together and the application's a lot easier. Obviously, I'm not going to reapply, but you can see the look. But I am going to show you how I do it. So I just take my darker color, whatever, you could actually start with either, and I take the one, I make sure to really get it coated well. Normally this is when you would wipe it off, especially if it's darker, you'd really wipe it off, but I just kind of roll it on the top of the lid, and then I take the lighter color, I do the same thing. I take it, try not to obviously overlap so you don't get the other color on your wand. So I kind of have half and half there. If you really want to try to lighten your color, you can mix in more of the lighter color, but then I just swirl it up and get it on my applicator, and then I apply it from there. And as I was playing around with darker colors and I tried this, I was really shocked at how much easier and nicer it went on. I really didn't have to reapply or anything like that, and it really went on just like any other color, a lighter color that you really don't have to mess with too much. So like I said, just if you're having any trouble with a dark color, try, the normal tips of wiping off the wand really well, making sure to do very, very, very thin layers, let it dry extra good between layers. But if you're still getting streakiness, you know, kind of like that dark line you can see sometimes with the dark colors. Give this a go because it works. It's way less frustrating for me, and you still get that beautiful dark color without the frustration. Other light colors that I think would work well for mixing, Bombshell is great. If you by chance have cappuccino, that works well. That color is not going to be made anymore. You could use any other kind of light color, a light pink, any kind of nude, First Love, that would be a good mixer. Just anything to kind of mix up that formula and make that dark color go on easier. So grab yourself something to mix on, get yourself a little applicator, and just put it on the lid or wherever you're mixing and give it a go. Try it out. I guarantee it'll work. I was amazed at how well it did. So I hope that helps, and hopefully that can make your pretty dark colors a little bit more wearable and easier to use, because I wasn't willing to sacrifice not being able to wear them, but I was looking for an easier way to apply them to where that they looked nice, just like the lighter colors. So anywho's, I hope you all have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.